Hey, what's up, people? Yeah, I want to show you how I get this vocal chain with Skid break me down vocal chain. So I'll be breaking it down for you. break break me down. I'll be breaking it down for you. So listen to the vocal with the effect on it. So
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind. When you do when you put it to me, kind of another vibe. It's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy, they confirm.
I dey confirm. I don't confirm this one already. So let me play the vocal without the effect on it. Then I will take you through I um how I make this vocal chain possible. So without the effect on it.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right?
Whew, you can see how it sounds so dull. So the first thing I did here is by adding um this compressor. So what this compressor is doing is by taking making taming the vocal, then bringing out some gain of the vocal. So with the uh this thing on it, compressor on it, it sounds like this.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind. When you doing this style, when you bend over. Don't like it when you
You can see how it sounds. Then the next thing I added is this EQ. So this EQ here is taking out some unwanted frequency of the vocal. Then I added some little bit of frequency to the vocal here. So this how this EQ sound on the vocal.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song.
Without the EQ, it sounds like this.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right?
Then the next thing I thought of doing is by adding another compressor. So this compressor, what this compressor is doing is I added a gain to it, the ratio. I make sure the vocal is they are all staying in one place. You know, after adding the EQ, this EQ, after adding this EQ, there are some frequency of the vocal that we lost. So I'm trying to use this compressor to bring them up together again. So this is what this compressor is do. So you listen attentively and hear the difference. So I'll be bypassing it. So you try to use your ear and listen. So this is how it sounds.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind. When you doing this style, when you bend over. Don't like it when you rush.
So the next thing I added again is this EQ. So this EQ, what I'm doing here is by taking out some harshness of the vocal, because if you can listen, you see that after adding this compressor here, the vocal gets harsh. So some part of this frequency here, so they now become harsh. So that's why I use this EQ to bring them down. So with it and without it, I'll play it so you listen how the effect is working on it.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind. When you doing this style, when you bend over. Don't like it when you rush.
So the next thing I added is this noise suppressor. This plugin is from Wiz. So this what I do here. I just make it to reduce some noise in the background of the vocal, because there's no way you can get a perfect recording without getting some background noise. So that's how why I use this. So this is how it sound on it.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right?
So the next thing I added here is by using the compressor to bring out some gain of the vocals.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind, when you doing this style, when you bend over.
So you can see the changes on it. So the next thing I added here is by using this same EQ from flstudio. So this one is taking out some unwanted frequency also. This is how it sounds.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me,
I'll bypass it so you can listen to the difference.
girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you
can see how clean it is now. So the next thing I added is this stereo imager. So this stereo imager, what it's doing on the vocal is widening the vocal. It makes the vocal get spread. It spread the vocal. It's widening it up. So for it sounding in mono, so it sound in stereo. That's why they call it stereo imager. So this plugin is from Waves. So this is how it sound on the vocal.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind, when you doing this style, when you bend over.
Then the next thing I added is this reverb to make it sound wet and clean. So this how this this how this reverb is doing on this.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right?
So you can see how clean it is now. So the next thing I added is this delay. I didn't do too much on this delay. Just I didn't want a lot of delay in the vocal, so I reduce it a little bit. So this is how it sound on it.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right?
So the next thing I did after adding all this plugin on this vocal chain here, so there's no more space for me to add more plugins. So what I did there is by routing this channel to this channel here. So this is what you do. You come here, then you click, use your right key, left key of your mouse, this, then you route to this track only. That's what I do here. So every plugin that is on this channel here, it will be sent to this channel. So for this, I added this EQ for brighter vocals, because my idea of adding this channel is to brighten the vocal. So I'll turn off this, then I'll be adding them one by one after the other. So this what this is doing on it.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night.
Let me off it.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, you tryna call my phone.
You can see how bright the vocal is now. Then this frequency limiter, also from FL Studio. This one I'm using just the compressor of this plugin. Yeah, it has compressor and it also has limiter. So for the compressor, this is what I did on it. Just these settings. This is what I do on it. So
girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind, when you doing this style, when you bend over.
So after that, I added this compressor also from Waves, because after adding this compressor, I realized that it's not doing the major work I need for this vocal. Then I went to waves to get this. Then I added this. This is settings I use on it. So this how this one sound on the vocal.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind. When
You can see now that I'm getting like 70% of the vocal chain. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to score the vocal chain they use on this vocal here. So I'm trying to get the score the vocal chain. Normally you can't get 100% of it because you don't know what they use on it, but you are trying to like copy and try your own plugins. You don't know the plugins they use on it. So for me using, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to compare how the vocal sound. So
kind of another vibe, it's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy. Kind of another vibe, it's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy, they can find.
so you can see that I've gotten like 70% of this vocal chain. So I thought that I'm not getting like 100% on it. So I added this from flstudio also. This is called Maximus. So what this one is doing is it's like mastering the vocal to stay on the same range of the one of WIZKID. So with this one here, I use this gain. I'm just only using the master. It has low end, mid, highs, and master. So I'm just working on the master. So that's all combined together. That's the low, mid, and high. So master. Then for the master here, I'm just trying to use this. So I don't know what this really means, but I think it gives it the gain and it make it level up the balance the vocal. That's what I just thought this one is doing. Then this low end and highs, I take out some low end because I don't want the master to hit on the lows. Then for the highs, I take it up like to 2K. So because I want the vocal to stay I want the master to be on that part. That's what I do. Then for the low cut, I reduce it a little. Then that's all. So with this vocal, it now take it up to like 90%. You know, it was like 70% before, but now it is like 95% of the vocal chain I'm trying to score. So this is how it sound on it.
Kind of another vibe, it's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy, they can find.
You can hear that with this Maximus here, it really take the vocal to that range I'm trying to get.
Another vibe, it's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy. Kind of another vibe, it's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy, they can find.
So the next thing I did here is adding auto tune because after audio plugins I added, I realized that I didn't add auto tune because that's the first thing I supposed to add before any other plugins. But after audio mix, then I added my auto tune. For the auto tune, the key of the song is on A major. Then the return speed I use 7. I take it up to 7. Then the pitch 35, this 30, this 100. So that's all on this auto tune. So this how the vocal sound.
Kind of another vibe, it's so crazy and I can't deny. I'm a bad guy, they can find.
Yes. So I'll turn off this all the effects I use on it. I'll bypass it so you listen to it how it sounds.
Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, you tryna call my phone all night. If you want me to vibe, you gon' wait for the song, right? Girl, I like it when you blow my mind. When you doing this time, when you bend over. Don't like it when you rush. If you gonna give it to me, girl, you will slow down. Go on, I bet it till you scream. Do you want it dirty or you want it clean? I feel you, girl, you on my mind. When you put it to me, kind of another vibe. It's so crazy and I can't deny. I would like to have more with you tonight. I feel you, girl, you on my mind. When you put it to me, kind of another vibe. It's so crazy and I can't deny.
I'm a bad guy, they can't find.